Private bankers work with some of the richest people in the world and are responsible for managing their clients' wealth. But what does this actually mean? What is an average day in the life of a private banker like, and what kind of education and skills do you need to become one? If you have ever wondered about these things, keep watching, because today we will go inside the world of private banking and find out exactly what it takes to be a private banker. Welcome to the channel. A career in private banking may sound like something that only exists in movies where you have fancy offices and tax havens with secret rooms full of money. However, the reality of being a private banker is not too far off from that. Private bankers oversee the financial needs of their clients, which often include investments, retirement planning, and estate planning. The clients they serve can range from entrepreneurs who have just sold their businesses for millions to famous celebrities with multi-million-dollar net worths. So now, you can understand why private bankers need to have extensive knowledge of finance and the markets. But it is not only about the money, though, since private bankers work so closely with their clients. They also need to be skilled at building relationships and providing excellent customer service. After all, when you manage the money of some of the richest people in the world, you have to make sure that you treat them well. Now, before we get into how much money you need to become a private banker, let us take a closer look at what a typical day in the life of a private banker looks like. A typical day for a private banker starts with reviewing market news and economic data to stay up to date on the latest developments that may affect their clients' portfolios. Private bankers also spend a lot of time meeting with their clients, either in person or virtually, to discuss their financial goals and investment strategies. These meetings may cover a wide range of topics, from retirement planning to estate planning to investment strategies. Private bankers need to be able to explain complex financial concepts in a way that their clients can understand, which requires excellent communication and interpersonal skills. In addition to meeting with clients, private bankers also spend time on administrative tasks, such as reviewing account statements, monitoring investments, and making adjustments as needed. They may also work with other professionals, such as estate planners, attorneys, and insurance brokers to develop comprehensive financial plans for their clients. Furthermore, private bankers need to stay up to date on the latest industry regulations and compliance requirements to ensure that their clients' accounts are always in good standing. This can involve staying current on new laws and regulations, attending industry events, and networking with other professionals. Overall, the job of a private banker is both challenging and rewarding. It requires a unique combination of financial expertise, relationship management skills, and attention to detail. But the opportunity to work with some of the wealthiest individuals in the world and help them achieve their financial goals makes it all worthwhile. Now let's talk about the financial side of things. According to ZipRecruiter, the average salary for a private banker in the United States is $137,468 per year. However, the salary range typically falls between $99,823 and $188,961. Several factors can affect how much a private banker makes, including education, certifications, additional skills, and the number of years you have spent in your profession or industry. On top of that, many private bankers also receive bonuses based on performance. These bonuses can vary widely depending on a number of factors such as the size of the client's portfolio, the profitability of the account, and the bank's overall performance. Private bankers typically need to meet certain benchmarks in order to qualify for a bonus. For example, they may need to generate a certain amount of revenue for the bank or provide a high level of customer service. The bonus is a way to reward private bankers for achieving these benchmarks, and it can be a significant part of their overall compensation. Apart from your salary and bonus, there are also other benefits that come along with the job. Many banks offer comprehensive benefit packages to their employees, which can include medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, and retirement plans. Some banks also offer perks such as tuition reimbursement, employee discounts, and flexible work arrangements. In addition to these traditional benefits, some banks also offer unique perks, such as concierge services, which can help employees with personal tasks such as making travel arrangements or finding a plumber. Other banks may offer access to private banking services for employees, which can help them manage their own finances more effectively. Overall, the benefits offered to private bankers can be quite generous and can help make the job more attractive to potential candidates. However, to become a private banker, you need to have the right education and skills. Let's talk about the qualifications you need to become a private banker. Generally, you need at least a bachelor's degree to become a private banker. A common degree for private bankers is finance or a related field. However, it is important to note that the specific education requirements may vary depending on the employer. Some employers may prefer candidates with a master's degree, such as an MBA, or a specialized certification in banking or finance. In addition to the educational requirements, private bankers also need to have certain skills in order to be successful in the role. Communication skills are essential for private bankers as they need to communicate effectively with clients, colleagues, and other stakeholders. They should be able to explain complex financial concepts in a clear and concise manner. Relationship-building skills are also crucial for private bankers, as they need to build strong relationships with their clients in order to understand their financial needs and goals. Private bankers should be able to build trust and rapport with their clients and be able to work collaboratively with them to develop financial plans. Furthermore, private bankers need to have analytical and problem-solving skills to assess clients' financial situations, develop investment strategies, and make recommendations. They should be able to analyze financial data, identify trends, and develop solutions to complex financial problems. Lastly, attention to detail is an important skill for private bankers as they are responsible for managing the financial assets of their clients. They need to be able to identify potential risks and develop strategies to mitigate them. Attention to detail is also important for ensuring compliance with industry regulations and avoiding costly mistakes. After you have gained the necessary education and skills, you can start applying for private banker positions. However, it is worth noting that the competition for private banker jobs can be intense as many people are interested in working in this field. To stand out from the crowd, you need to have a strong resume and cover letter that highlight your relevant experience and skills. You should also be prepared to go through several rounds of interviews before being offered the position. Once you have landed a job as a private banker, you will likely be required to work long hours, including evenings and weekends. This is because wealthy clients often have busy schedules and may not be available to meet during regular business hours. You should also be prepared to travel frequently as you may need to visit clients in different cities or countries. Being a private banker can be stressful at times as you are responsible for managing the financial assets of your clients. You need to be able to make quick decisions and think on your feet when dealing with unexpected market movements or client requests. Additionally, you will be expected to maintain confidentiality at all times, as you will be dealing with some of the most sensitive information of your clients. Overall, becoming a private banker can be a highly rewarding career path. It offers the opportunity to work with some of the world's wealthiest individuals and to help them achieve their financial goals. If you have the necessary qualifications and are willing to work hard, then a career in private banking may be the perfect fit for you. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that it has given you some insight into what it takes to be a private banker. If you are interested in pursuing a career in private banking, we encourage you to start by gaining the necessary education and skills. With hard work and dedication, you can achieve your career goals and land a job as a private banker. Good luck and see you next time.